And day one of the trip. We are on our way to Ladybrandt and then to the Vaal Museum, and then we'll end up at Ladybrandt. Madeleine and I both have KLRs, and her mother and father has got a Harley Davidson trike. So they're going to accompany us all the way to Ladybrandt, and then we're going to take the route ourselves further. Cape trip, a long way around. Okay, we're coming up to the Vaal River. It's the largest tributary of the Orange River, 1,458 kilometers long. It's one of the strongest flowing rivers in South Africa, and the Vaal Dam is constructed on the river, and it supplies water to the whole of Gauteng and some other parts of the country as well. The Vaal Dam has got a 320 square kilometer area. It's not one of the deepest dams in the country. Alright, we're now going to pass the town of Sasolburg. It's a town that got established around the oil refinery, the Sasol oil refinery. Sasol was established in the apartheid years, where the world put embargoes and sanctions on South Africa. Sasol stands for the Suid-Afrikaanse Steenkool en Olie, or South African coal and oil. It was one of its kind at the beginning, where the South African engineers figured out how to make oil from coal. So this town was established to feed that oil refinery. It's quite a large establishment. It was under heavy fire during the apartheid years with a struggle for the ANC and for MK, and it was attacked a few times with bombs, but nonetheless it allowed South Africa to grow the economy even when the world put sanctions, heavy sanctions, on the apartheid government. Here we're passing through one of the refineries. You'll see on both sides. Got a refinery on that side. As you can probably see on the camera, we're getting a little bit of rain on the route. South Africa has been blessed with a lot of rain over the past few weeks. This summer has seen record, maybe not records, but we've seen a lot of rain, and you can see by the crops and the fields, a lot of water in them. This side you can see there's a lot of water. The grass is very green. The Free State is very dry usually, but this lush green makes everything so beautiful, and you can see it's saturated everywhere. It's got so much rain that it's actually saturated, and that's obviously not good for farming either. We're saying thank you for the rain. The dams are full. South Africa is a water scarce country, so like they say in Afrikaans, as het pap reën moet jy skep. Translated, it means if it rains forage, you must gather it. So we're very thankful for the rain. really does help the farmers, especially in the Northern Cape where it's been very dry for many years. They've got record numbers of rain there, so much so that it's actually negatively influencing their crops. But there you can see a lot of saturation. But it's pretty though, makes the environment nice and green and lush. Something has happened, the trike has stopped. Let's see what's going on. There's a lot of potholes. We're dodging them left, right and center. Whatever it was, it seems okay. They're going again. This is the state of the South African roads. There's potholes all over the place on this road. You see the people in front there, they're weaving left, right and center, trying to avoid these potholes. It's like running a maze. Look at that one. Another one coming here on the left. Another one right in the middle of the road. And this road is actually looking good. It's not too bad. We've got some very bad ones. Look how deep that one is. Anyways, people on the side of the road repairing wheels as they've surely hit a pothole and written off a rim. You'll see the people weaving. Fun and games. There, if you can see, there's a little hill over there. I don't know if you can see it on the action camera, but there ever so slightly there's a hill. That's the Battle of Vechtkoppie. Koppie is a hill in Afrikaans, but that's what we're going to visit just now. Okay, it seems like there's another gnarly section of potholes. Welcome to the Free State. Free State Road, look at all of this. I don't really know where I need to go. Much rather prefer a dirt road than this. Look how nice it is next door with all the farm fields and everything. And then this is the roads that we have to contend with. Oof. Oof, 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 that was bad. Honestly, I much rather prefer dirt roads than tarmac with a bunch of potholes in it. The only saving grace is that it's not raining. When it's raining, you can't really see where the potholes are or how deep they are. It makes it a little bit more dangerous. This little pond, I think it's a pond or a small little dam. It's overflowing into the veld next to it. A small little stream. Strong water from all this rain. It's now 2:15. We should have been in Ladybrandt already, but the road between Markwart and Klokkelaan, this is what it looks like. Potholes all over. Now for the KLRs, it's not a problem. We can navigate them like we would any off-road section. But for the trike, they've got 3 wheels to navigate. The crop's coming along nicely. These weren't planted too long ago. You can see the plants are just about sprouting. If you look at the plants on this side, they're a little bit more mature, a lot more green. That seems to be soybeans, and that at the back there looked like it was maize meal. Not an expert, so if it's not soybeans, I'm sorry. We're getting very close to Lesotho now, so pretty soon we're going to start seeing the Maluti Mountains. The part of the route that we're going to do down to Ladybrandt will be on the border of Lesotho. Some pretty amazing homesteads over here. Look at this line of trees, obviously planted many years ago to line the road to the farmhouse. Up in the mountains over there, it's got to be an amazing place to stay. Hey, Free State, South Africa. It's really frustrating. How do you invite people to see your country? Look at the countryside, look at next to the road. Look how beautiful the hills are. Little mountains, and then you have to contend with this because this is ridiculous. Look at that. I mean, they've dropped some stone here, so somebody's going to fill it in, but that's probably only going to happen after Christmas. It's not going to happen anytime soon. But this road is really bad. This is the road between Markwart and Klokkelaan. My back is killing me. We've been on the bike. Well, we left this morning at 7 o'clock and it's now 2:32. So what's that? 7.5 hours. We stopped for a little while at Vagkop. We stopped for a little while in Pietersstein and Senekal. So if we maybe take an hour off of that, so we've been on the bike for a little over 6 hours. I've never been on the bike that long. And my back's really starting to feel it now. If you're new to this channel, right over there, Adventure Rides, please like and subscribe. I'm going to do the YouTube creator thing at ADV Rides on YouTube. So just look for at ADV Rides on YouTube and look for that logo. I know it's a copy from a lot of the other logos out there, but it was a very quick decision to make the channel and to do this trip, so that's what we came up with. Maybe we'll redesign it at some stage, but what do you think? There's a KLR in it. I quite like the fact that there's a KLR in it. Yeah, adventure rides, please like and subscribe.
Good morning, interwebs. It's 7 o'clock in the morning here in Ladybrandt, and I just got up. I didn't feel too well yesterday when we arrived here, so we set up our tents and I almost immediately went to sleep. But anyways, it's a very pretty place. This a little bit neglected. I think it's new owners, Little Rock Holiday Resort in Ladybrandt, but very nice nonetheless. So I'm pretty sure it's going to turn into something awesome. Like I said, the ablutions is nice and tidy. You can see here behind me plenty of spaces. But anyways, we're going to have some breakfast, back up, get on the road on our way to Queenstown, to Berkeley West for day 2.